Republican lawmakers in both the House and the Senate have publicly praised Donald Trump and Elon Musk for their efforts to just slash and burn their way through government budgets, freeze funding, kill the staff, metaphorically by firing them, not actually murdering them, of these federal departments, shrinking them so much as to be completely ineffective. Republican politicians love it. Publicly. Now, privately, it's a totally different story, according to a new report from the New York Times. Because you see, these Republicans who are out there cheering on Elon Musk and Donald Trump as they slash everything from the budget are privately begging Donald Trump to spare their particular states from all of these cuts. You know, cuts for thee, but not for me, right? Let me read you this. This is as summarized by Raw Story, Senator Katie Britt, from Alabama, of course, whose state has received more than $518 million in National Institute of Health grants for projects currently active there, told a local news outlet that she would press administration officials to take a, quote, smart, targeted approach to cuts so as to not hinder life-saving, groundbreaking research at high-achieving institutions such as the University of Alabama at Birmingham. Meanwhile, several House Republicans representing rural areas introduced a bill that would move the Food for Peace program from the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, to the Department of Agriculture, and Senator Jerry Moran from Kansas privately asked Trump to let food aid shipments currently sitting blocked at U.S. ports resume. So all of these Republicans publicly, right? Like, we love this. This is great. He's finding so much waste and fraud. USAID is a stupid program and needs to be dismantled. But hey, by the way, actually, if you could still just keep sending my state like all the money that we need. Look, we're a very poor state. I don't know if you've ever seen Alabama, if you've seen their budget. They don't have any money. So if you could just keep our $518 million coming, the University of Alabama at Birmingham does phenomenal work. And to be honest, they do. Like, they saved my dad's life. He had to go up there for a massive heart surgery that they could not do down here in Florida. If not for them, he'd be dead. But here's the thing. I support the money going there. And I've never once called for the cuts. For anybody, any state, anywhere, red, blue, doesn't matter. I'm not a massive hypocrite like these Republicans are. But let's not necessarily just look at it as, wow, look at these hypocrites. Let's understand what they're telling us. What these Republicans, who again are cheering on these cuts, are actually telling us is that, listen, these programs are good and vital and they save lives. That is the message that we need to take away from this, right? I point out Republican hypocrisy every day. I don't need to continue to do that on a daily basis for you. We get it. So let's take the message that they're saying behind closed doors, and the Democrats need to be amplifying that. This report from the New York Times, the Democrats need to be putting it in ads across the country. Hey, we're not in campaign season. But that doesn't mean you don't have money in your coffers to run public ads. And see, that's the problem with the Democrats. Most people in this country, over 90%, are not news consumers. So they don't know things like this. They're not watching this channel, unfortunately. They're not reading the New York Times, and they're certainly not reading Raw Story, which again is very unfortunate. So they don't know that this is happening. The Democrats in Congress do. They know that these Republicans understand the importance of these programs. So put it in an ad. Put these quotes in there. Hell, take this clip and just run it as an ad. I don't care. I'm not going to ask for royalties. But do what you have to do to start educating the American public today. Don't wait until September of 2026, right when we're in the heart of campaign season. Do it now, because that is the only way that millions of Americans are going to understand what is happening in Washington, D.C., and how vital these programs that Republicans are trying to cut really are. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.